What's up everyone, Terraquake here, and welcome on back to our Pokemon Glazed walkthrough. In the last part, we worked our way east of New Barktown and came to this Pokemon Center, which is right outside of Victory Road of the Johto region. Yeah, don't get it confused with another type of Victory Road, because it feels like there's like 3 different ones in this game with how big this game is. But yeah, we are going to head on inside, and this is the final test before we have a round 2 with the Elite Four. I mean, kind of. It's not the same Elite Four, but, you know, we are taking on another Elite Four. Now, the nice thing about this Victory Road is you can literally talk to these guys right here, go straight up to the league. Now, don't come up here with, like, half your team beaten up, because you're going to have a rival battle. But, yeah, we will get up there by the end. However, you can check out the rest of Victory Road, which is what we are doing today. We'll save the Johto League for the next episode. We are going to focus on all the trainers in here. Now, one thing that does suck about this Victory Road is that if you do want to explore it fully, you're going to need Dive coming up pretty soon, which is a little annoying. I mean, what Victory Road makes you use Dive, really? But, oh well, we got to deal with it, I suppose. Yeah, hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. I just got done recording the final episode of Omega Ruby, where we went around catching a bunch of legendaries, which, I mean, it's kind of funny because when you look at that video, it's not that long. But, of course, in between all the cuts and everything, it was taking me like 10 to 20 minutes to catch each of the legends. So, kind of glad now I don't got to deal with that in Pokemon Glazed, at least in this episode. We are going to be hunting the legendaries later on. And, oh yeah, Sky Uppercut's one of those moves that can hit me even when I'm up in the air. And he landed a crit. Thank goodness we resisted. You know, that's kind of weird. Sky Uppercut, I mean, it's cool that it can hit a Pokemon that's flying, but it's almost always going to be resisted, isn't it? Unless it's like a normal flying type or something, so I guess it has some type of use to it. I think it's a decent move by itself anyways. Alright, we'll move up here though to this youngster, and then down this ladder there will be some ice puzzles. I already kind of tested them out though, and luckily they do not seem too difficult. So again, all of this stuff is completely optional, I'm pretty sure. But, you know, I'm doing it for the sake of the walkthrough. Come on now. But yeah, no, it's a pretty good Saturday for me though. Got college football going on in the background. Honestly, just kind of chilling. I do have to get some homework done after I get these, and we missed Fly. Okay, that's great. But yeah, after I get these videos done and edited, I will get to work on that, and then probably gonna start working on the next YouTube short for the main channel. Speaking of the other channel, had a video go up there yesterday, so relatively new video is up. If you'd like to go peep it. Really cool, Nuzlocke that I've kind of come up with. It is a Nuzlocke through, you know, any Pokemon game, I guess except Generation 1, because, yeah, you can only use things that were introduced in the generation you're playing. And real quickly, I'm gonna go ahead and put Ribby up front. So yeah, I do have Tentacool on the team, because as I said, you need Dive. I had to deposit Rhyperior. But yeah, it's a pretty cool Nuzlocke. I'm kind of proud of the idea. We'll go ahead and fight this trainer down here. And, yeah, so for instance, you know, if you're playing through Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, you can't use any other Pokemon besides ones that were introduced in the Sinnoh games. You also can't use any items that were not introduced in Sinnoh, and same goes for moves. That's kind of the rule set right now. Sounds kind of crazy, but it's been a lot of fun in the 2 videos that I've done over on the main channel. So yeah, you know, if you're ever wondering, you know, will I ever do Nuzlocks on this channel? Well, I've done a ton over on the main channel, I can tell you, so that's the place to be. Anyways, yeah, Miltank, and I think this person also has a Tauros, so that's why I had to get Ribby up front to deal with these people. But yeah, as I said, there will be a rival battle at the end of this. I think in the post-game, it seems like Chell kind of becomes your main rival. You know, we had, what, like Kato earlier on in the game, and we had another guy, too, that, honestly, I forget about now. But we haven't really seen them a whole lot, so, yeah, it's gonna be Chell again, or Shell, however you say it. I don't know. Does she work at the Shell gas stations? Who knows, man, who knows? I'll tell you one thing, we had, like, a creepy, like, growing up, I had a kind of creepy Shell gas station around me, I swear, man. Anyways, next guy is gonna have some of the Kanto starters, so we will head back up here, and okay, for this you can actually, for this item, you can kind of slide down to that top rock. It'll be a max revive. Always nice to have these before we go into an Elite Four. And then in order to progress, you're going to go from the far right, land in that little pocket right there, and we'll take on this trainer. All of them are kind of just camping out in these little coves. And you probably caught a glimpse of the ladder up there. So yeah, it is a ladder, but it's like filled with water somehow. Not sure how that happens, but that is why you're going to need to use dive. But yeah, we're probably already about halfway through this place. We only have like 2 trainers after this, so really not too bad. I mean, minus the annoying part of having to use dive, this victory road is easy to get through. Well, really, it's the easiest if you know, choose to just go straight to the league like I showed you. And, ooh, see, now I wish I still had Rhyperior for this Charizard right here. Oh, that's kind of sad. That's kind of sad. I don't know. Are we going to be able to take this thing down? I'll probably have to heal up. Well, never mind. Wing Attack didn't do a whole lot, so I think Toothless can hang in here, man. Something I learned this past week, by the way. Don't know why this reminded me of it, but there's that new Sonic racing game that's come out, or I think the demo's out right now. I think the full game drops pretty soon, in a couple days or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. And apparently people are saying it's like better, like just way better than the Mario Kart games, which is wild, because you always think of like Mario Kart kind of being the peak of racing games, but now people are saying this Sonic game is kind of gonna take over, or at least in terms of like ratings and stuff, it's been better. And I'm honestly debating if I should like try to stream it over on the main channel one of these days, so I might end up doing that, we'll see. And Blastoise, there is no need to just sit here and spam Protect, okay? He tried to go for the double, too. I'm pretty sure Protect's like, what, it's, I guess you could say accuracy. Gets cut in half, you know, every time you try to use it consecutively, so I think it's only like a 50% chance, and there it is again. But yeah, it's like a 50% chance on the second one, and then like 25 and something like that. It might be even less, if I'm gonna be honest. But down goes this guy, and now it's time to head underwater. I don't know, I guess this Victory Road kind of seems to be out in the middle of the ocean, so maybe that's why there's some water. Who knows, but yeah, you're gonna wanna hop there, and, or not hop, but slide there, and then take this ladder. So you do need surf as well, of course. And we will head on down. I think we're trying to come up at that ladder over there. And yeah, we are just back down in like a coral reef again. Couple different paths. Yeah, you want to go north. I figured. Because I think that ladder up there is what we're trying to get to. And yeah, there's this tiny little patch where you can surface at. It can be kind of hard to see. The yellow sort of blends in a little bit. But now we can head up this ladder. And by the way, I think I need to go ahead and heal up Dragonite, because we're going to need them for this next battle. And do I have max potions? Do I really not have max potions? Okay, I don't. That's going to be something I need to buy before going into the Elite Four, because I've talked about how hyper potions in this game are nerfed. Unfortunately, they only do 120 HP, which sucks. And I did not mean to go back down. But yeah, I'm kind of glad I realized that. Alright, you do need a rock climb too, right here, so keep that in mind. I really hope... No, did Rhyperior have rock climb? Oh my goodness, Rhyperior was the one with the rock climb. Okay, there we go. Figured I'd save y'all the time, even though I did have some escape ropes. But yeah, right here you can pick up a blank CD. Remember, that can be used back in... What's it? Evergreen Town, I'm pretty sure. And that will get you, I think, a TM. Right down here is just a shortcut back to the entrance, so I guess I could have gone that way too. Actually, no, I couldn't have. I didn't have rock climb. But yeah, you're gonna go down this ladder, or up this ladder, and you're actually gonna be in like a volcanic section of Victory Road. Now, I went ahead and fought this guy. He had a Magmortar and Embor. And right here is the last trainer, I believe. And she's gonna have my all-time favorite Pokemon. Look at Trish flexing on me with a Torterra. Seriously? Unfortunately, I do have to take it down, even though I would like to just go ahead and let this thing win. But yeah, after this, we will have the rival battle, which I'm going to be down on. I went ahead and deposited Gengar, just because I know Gengar doesn't have any HMs, just in case I needed something else. But no, it's just Rock Climb, Surf, and Dive are the 3 you need to get through here. And yeah, Dragonite's kind of... I know I've been using them for like almost this entire episode, but he's just matched up so well against most of these mons. But yeah, as I said, rival battle coming up, so make sure you're prepared. We will kind of progress through this part, though. I'm kind of curious where this next section takes us. It might just be a dead end or some type of item. Because, again, where the guards are at is where you need to go. And $272. We're in the post-game, and we're getting $272. I feel like I'm getting scammed out here, bro. I gotta be getting scammed. All right, so we are out here at the Johto League, and this actually might be the location of... No, okay, this is just a little overlook. I was about to say, this... It was kind of giving off vibes of, like, a legendary, like, Heatran or something, but nah, that's not the case. Would have been cool if I, like, predicted that, though. Okay, so, let me go ahead and Hyper Potion one more time. Scroll all the way back up. And, yeah, I just want to make sure we're fully healed before this. And I'm probably, you know, believe it or not, I'm going to keep Dragonite up front. To start the battle, at least. Okay, another Max Repel. Again, when you have, or since you have Rock Climb, if you're over at this part, you can just take this one down here, and that'll lead you right back to the entrance. So, let's go ahead and head on up, and this will take us outside, and we'll get to this rival battle. Oh, by the way, you can go ahead and register the Johto League here as well, so you can teleport. But yeah, here comes Shell right as you try to enter. She's like out of breath. But let's get straight to it, man. She's like, you're not going to be the champions of 2 different regions. Like, oh yeah? Oh really? So anyways, time to take her on. And she's going to start with Breloom. Quad weak to flying, so of course, perfect for Dragonite here. I think the team that my guide is showing is going to be a little different than what I'm actually going up against, which we've seen throughout this walkthrough. By the way, I was just looking over at my TV. I said I got college football on. Bro, this one team, Miami, Ohio. Shout out Miami, Ohio, you know, if anyone went there. But golly, they just returned a kickoff, and then they got a pick 6 right after that. That's a crazy, like, 14 like point swing right there. And why did I go into Rhyperior? Oh gosh, this is awful. Okay, and never mind, this was amazing. I definitely planned this all out. Oh, we've seen that happen a couple times. The opponent goes for Dig, and we get to go for Earthquake. It's perfect, man. Yep, beautiful one shot. See, I planned that all out. Look at this, we got Louisville over here getting a punt return. I mean, golly, now I did not just see who she's going into next. I just went ahead and stayed in. Oh, yeah, I should not have stayed in. I'm just gonna go ahead and let Spike go down. Whatever. It is what it is. But yeah, sorry, I'm getting so distracted by college football. I mean, come on, man. It's the best sport on the planet, alright? You know? Okay, this kind of sucks, though. Kingdra always a difficult mon to match up against. I'm gonna try to give some other mons some love here, like a Luxray. We'll Thunder Wave to start. Man, I still have Spark, though. I still have Spark, which is pretty pathetic. And I'm probably just gonna, I don't know, at this point, I mean, I'll go through my TMs one more time to see if I got anything else while we've been going through Johto. But at this rate, I'm probably just gonna stick with what I have. You know, ride or die here, man, ride or die. Alright, I'm hoping this is a 3-hit KO. I can't really tell. Oh no, that's definitely gonna be a 3-hit KO. Unless she heals, which she very well could. Don't be annoying, Chael. Don't do... okay. Figured I'd just go ahead and save y'all the time. We stayed asleep for, like, the maximum amount of turns. And did I just unplug my laptop? Okay, no, I didn't. I thought I did for a second. That gets us up to level 74, and out comes Meganium now. Why not go over to Toxicroak, show him a bit more love. This was her starter, wasn't it? Or does she have, like, a Raichu, too, or something? Or was that one of the other rivals? I know one of them used, like, a Pikachu and Raichu. But I would assume this is their starter. I'm not too sure. Whatever. Sludge Bomb is going to easily be able to do the trick unless we get, like, paralyzed and then fully paralyzed after this. But we don't. Usually when I say something like that, it ends up, like, actually turning out to be true. Down goes Meganium, and I think that's, what? Is that 4? Yeah, that's 4 mons down. Only 2 left. Next up's Absol. Gonna be pretty simple right here with a Revenge. Golly, I mean, that thing was moving around so fast. Looked like there were 3 Absols for a second in that little animation. Future Sight is actually a little bad. Can't even lie. But we get the one shot, so I'm good with it. We'll get up to level 76. Before the next episode, by the way, I'm gonna have to double check the levels of the Elite Four, because, again, I'm pretty sure they're in the 70s. Which is going to be a little scary, and unfortunately, Spike is dead. So that does not help going up against Raichu here. I think the Future Sight is coming right now as well. No, I think it's after the next turn. Okay, well, let's take this Thunderbolt, and then maybe we can kill it with Revenge and avoid the Future Sight. That'd be perfect. So, I don't know, Raichu, not the best defenses, 5 levels above. And yeah, that will do it. So again, I'll double check my levels because, I mean, some of my mons are like kind of in the higher 70s, and then I still have some around like 73, so if I could even them out, that'd be pretty cool. I'm not too sure yet, though. It's not the end of the world. I hope it's still a bit of a challenge, but yeah, Shell just can't believe it. Can't believe that we've beat her once again, and she'll never be able to achieve her dreams of becoming a champion. Now, I'm saving here just in case. I'd have to assume there's another Pokemon Center here. But yeah, there is, okay. Just had to make sure. So that is gonna do it for this episode, though. Hope y'all enjoyed. Next time we are taking on another Elite Four, this time in the Johto region. We'll start with the first 2 members. For now, though, have a good rest of your day, and until next time, deuces.